So we had the presentation of 3 women who are responsible for cohesion policy evaluation in each of their countries, from Estonia, from Italy, Emilia-Romagna region, and also from Sweden. And essentially their contributions, their presentations, were really concerned with increasing the use of evaluation, making it more usable.
At the moment we have structural funds evaluations, but soon we have national evaluations, and at that point we have too many of those, so that our market could handle them, so that our structural funds administration could handle them, and also the beneficiaries. For example, the entrepreneurs are already reluctant to give us information, and also the individuals, they don't want to answer the questionnaires. Maybe sometimes they're scared because they're advised, don't open any links, so difficult to get input from them. Then we have parallel evaluations, just to consider that the national development plans cover also structural funds. And if we have structural funds evaluation plan and national development plans, then the issues are covered parallelly and they're the same. So it's a loss of money and no added value. This is the problem that needs to be solved. And the difficulties to reach a high political level, this is also important. And quite many evaluations have recommendations which are addressed them to at the political level, but how? And then it's a lack of input. For example, while preparing evaluation plan, the intervention logic from one evaluation to another, it was mentioned interdependency, so this must be solved.
So for the 21-27 programming cycle, we decided to target on continuity of the regional governance, continuity of the regional evaluation plan, but we want to focus more on integrated territorial strategies with an evaluation, a participative evaluation.
It lacked intervention logic. It was an unclear path from the intervention to the political targets, and the political targets was very overarching. So we need a clear intervention logic, and we need to guide projects and stakeholders towards political goals. So this is what we do. We involve stakeholders. We try to identify which organization should be involved in the planning process of an individual evaluation. So we ask them, what do you want to know? And when do you want to know it? And we also, we don't let them go. They have to stick with us for the whole process. What we believe to be the factors of success is very important to bridge over programming periods. We cannot look upon a programming period isolated. We have to build, like someone you said, cumulative knowledge, sorry. And we also believe that it has to be a stronger focus on evaluability in program designs and monitoring system, because it's very easy to build a monitoring system just looking upon the regulations and secure what we need to know to monitor the programs, but we also need to know a lot of things to be able to conduct evaluations.
They were very interesting, actually. What I like is that they created some feedback that when I go home, I know what I want to change. Actually, for example, translating the evaluation results. It's not enough to get the report, it's not enough to get the recommendations. They should be translated to the politicians.
I think it's very helpful to listen to colleagues from other member states when they let us know how they work and how they conduct and use evaluations in policy making. And for the panel discussion as well, to realize that we all face the same challenges. I mean, put it in the context and also listen to the colleagues with the practical examples on how they address these challenges is very useful, because it put it in another light.
3 working groups were asked to consider the evaluation of innovation support for small and medium-sized enterprises and how to involve stakeholders, how to involve policymakers in the evaluation process.
The main task was to identify target groups, beneficiaries and intermediaries and who is actually going to be the beneficiary of the intervention, and also to discuss what would the stakeholders, who are the stakeholders and what do they want to know, and what are they going to use the knowledge.
And this really helped to put us into the shoes of evaluators going through the different steps of proposing and preparing an evaluation and involving all the shareholders in a participatory fashion.
Some had the actual experience from this type of intervention, so it was very useful for all of us.
So we had to translate the problem into the questions, evaluation questions. And this is actually very interesting because we have a background of several ministries and institutions, and the discussion was interesting. We developed the questions and some of us start to use them.
We may discuss about this theoretical approach coming from the plenaries more to apply and to just improve during the workshops. And so it's very collaborative, and it's what I like doing to the summer school. It's collaborative, and you know, it shows us practices.